Good evening, everybody. This is the Southpaw Picker. Tonight I'm going to show you the bare minimum knowledge of keys in the US. Alright, and forgive me, I have a new camera, I have a new system, everything's a little bit new, but I do want to go over a couple of guidelines. The first being that the bigger the key, 99% of the time, the better. Alright, so take for instance this. Now in my previous two videos you learned that I have a very low opinion of master keys. Something like this is probably the reason why, and again I have a new camera system, so forgive me for any fumbling, but basically what you want to do with any key that you own in North America, you want to count flat spots on the key. Okay, so on this particular key I have 1, 2, 3, 4 flat spots. Now I'm not talking about bitting or anything like that tonight. I'm simply talking about the cuts. So this is a 4-pin core, and again, let's do that one more time. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts on this key, and what you want to do is basically just count the flat spots. So now let's take a look at a different kind of master key. On this particular key you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 6-pin core. Now if you look at the size keys, you can obviously tell that there's quite the difference in the way that these cores react. So let's take another kind of key, and again I'm not worried about the up cuts, the down cuts, the low cuts, the high cuts. I simply want to know how many pins are in the core that I'm trying to get through, because hey, we're average Joes, want to make sure that what we lock up is actually locked up, right? So what I have, I'm going to turn the key over just to make it a little bit easier on me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a 6-pin core. Some people call this ABIS, some call it ABIS, some call it, whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that now, instead of a 4-pin or even 5-pin core, we now have a 6-pin core. So let's take something like this. Very distinctive head shape. Just like if you take the ABIS, it has a very distinctive head shape. The Master Lock, again, a very distinctive head shape. And, honestly guys, that could probably be your first clue. But let's take something like this American lock. Now the American has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, all you're doing is counting the flat spots. I'm going to hold this up close. Hope you can see that. Hope it focuses. Okay, there we go. 5 flat spots. 6 flat spots, right? 4 flat spots. So be it American, Avis, Master, it doesn't matter. What you need to be able to do is to look at a key and tell if you're getting a 4-pin, which there's really no very good way to protect that. A 5-pin, such as this, which is difficult to protect, and again later in videos we're going to be dealing with bitting and other assorted facts. Or a 6-pin, which can be quite tricky indeed to pick or get through non-destructive means. So the next time you go to look at a lock, I would recommend strongly looking at the key first. Does it have 4 pins, 5 pins, 6 pins, or more? And the more you're able to tell that, the more you're able to look at the key and tell the kind of lock you have, the better off you are to protect anything that's important to you or that you rely on that lock to protect. Alright, this is video number 3. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you very, very shortly talking more about keys. Thank you and have a good night.